live streams on 102nd day of coming on the live streams, and we're gonna discuss what are the things that I did for the day. Today, I received one of the unexpected news that government has shut it down. And again, I don't discuss the politics a lot in my channel, particularly because I'm not favor of the Democrat or Republicans, any of those parties. My main goal is to just stay in the middle. Whoever does the good things, just be with them. So what exactly happened was few days ago, I just came at my home and suddenly one of my roommate, he was telling me, "Hey, did you know that the government has shut it down?" I was thinking this guy is crazy or how the heck the government will gonna shut it down? And I didn't put enough concentrations to his thought. By the way, I don't also watch that much news a lot. Today, while coming at home around 3 a.m. in the morning, I was scrolling in the social media, particularly in the TikToks, because majority of the times when a major incident occur in the countries or in the globe, those contents get mostly virals in the TikTok. So at one of the clips where I have seen that Donald Trump is the president of United States at the moment in 2025, he's arguing with some other politicians, I believe, with his own political parties, persons, where XYZ politician, he's saying, hey, it would not be a good idea to shut it down the whole government. That Donald Trump, his point of view is if I say I want to shut it down, I will gonna do it. So that is my decisions. So when I heard that news, initially I thought those are maybe just a fun news. Or maybe they're just, randomly arguing. But after digging a little bit more informations, I came to a realizations they have actually started your boy Plucker. Yo, what's up? How are you doing? The government has shut it down. And then I came to a certain realizations. By the way, from where you are watching this, let me know in the chat. Are you also get affected by the government shut it down? Then I came to a realization, holy cow, it is true. Do a flip. What do you mean do a flip, dude? If I'm gonna do a flip here, then my back will gonna break. But I will gonna do the flip one time whenever I will go into the Palembe Park. There is one of the park near to my house. So right now, most of the federal worker, they would not gonna get paid because the government is shut it down. And again, the reasons I was laughing is I have never ever seen in my life that United States government has shut it down like that. And it is quite shocking because, hey, Pagan Kumar, how are you doing? From where you are watching, just let me know. And again, many of the people who goes to schools, even in New York City, there are so many churches. Especially if you go in downtown, you will see a huge church, extremely, extremely big. If you have a Navy Federal or the US, and they're dedicated to pay you still. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. They also said for the military personnel who is providing the protection to the country, they will gonna get paid. But still, the long story short is if you're a federal worker, if you do not fall into those categories, then you would not gonna pay it. And that makes what's more sad because just think about it. How many people will be working on the Navy or maybe in high top general? I live in India and my dad is Navy. Oh, is it in Indian Navy or you are US Navy? Because we are talking about the US Navy. Those who live in the United States, particularly in the Navy, as well as some of the categories in federal job, those people will gonna get paid. Other than that, they would not gonna paid. And again, I don't do too much research about the political stuff because it creates so much conflict. And while I was researching through the TikTok, suddenly I came across to a realizations is even though if one of the political party is on the power and other one is not in the power, but still the one political party who is in the power needs to follow some of the advice, some of the votes of the Democrat. So right now, what happened is Congress, they are the middle person. So the Congress, they said something like, "Hey, Republicans, you have a bill, we understood, but you guys have to work out with the Democrat." So when the Congress, as far as this is what I understood. If I am wrong, then just correct me. So then whenever the Congress tell to the Republican, my dad's Indian Navy. Oh, that's good to hear, man. At least he's in the Navy, dude. That is one of my dreams to get into the Navy, but it would not gonna happen, and I will gonna travel this. So what happened is when they said to the Republicans, "Hey, you guys have to work out with those Democrats." So Republicans, as far as I heard, you all know, no, now we're discussing what's on the topic, and then they said, "Hey, these are the bills. You have to sign it up." Democrats said, "Nope, we will gonna just don't sign up those bills because there are so much unnecessary bills that you guys have wrote it down. And how in the world we're gonna pass that things?" And ultimately, ultimately, they just got the dispute, and Donald Trump got freaked out, and he said, "You know what? Enough means enough. We have to shut it down." Yo, it reminded me one of the incident that happened to my roommates who work in one of the fast food restaurant. Jeb Blas, let me tell you. So let me tell you this thing. There is one of the persons who came to their shops and came to their shops, and after he came to their shop again, he is transgender or LGBTQ, uh, those kind of people. So what happened is my roommate, he doesn't know that this guy, he looks like a man, but in reality he is like LGBTQ, those kind of group. So he's saying, "Bro, come here, bro." "Come here, take your coffee," because he work in Dunkin'. "Take your coffee." This other guy said, "No, no, bro, no, bro, I'm not, bro." So we're pretty called Don Big. Dude, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. I mean, like, in a subscribe, "Hey, Summer Nicole, how are you doing?" So, anyway, dude, like, it is super duper crazy. Even whenever I came home, I couldn't even imagine that the government is shut it down. And especially in New York City, as well as many other major cities around the United States, they do have some kind of federal programs, government programs such as Medicaid, and most of them are being funded by the government. So in this scenario, if the government is shut down, then it would be so difficult for the American people to pay their medical expenses. Hmm. Tukitaji, I have no idea. Jeb Blush, what the heck you're saying? Because the reason I'm making this statement, dude, only just see a doctor, they cost around $1,000. Just see a doctor, that's it. So you went to the hospitals, even that hospital is like fully fully public hospitals, and you went to the public hospitals, and then after you see a doctor. And the doctor, he did nothing. He just looked into your bodies and pressure, and that's it. They cost you around like just of Jeremy Skusharan. What the heck mean just stop? What are you talking about? Did you understand what am I talking about? Because the reason I'm highlighting that is because those people mostly charge the Medicaid as well as insurance, and then eventually they get the amount from the insurance instead of the patients paying those medical bills. Even it's crazy that the public hospitals, which is charging 900, $400 for a per visit, that's crazy, out of control. So, in a long story short, let's just keep it aside. Welcome from the New York City we were watching. And by the way, did you guys had dinner? If so, just let me know what did you guys have. The reason even I'm asking this question because when I came home, I had nothing for the dinner. Then suddenly I got a idea that one of my roommate he always put some of his curries, and he told me that hey, whenever you get hungry, just eat some of those curries, no problem. Then I took out few of some of the vegetables and put the vegetables in the microwave. Afterward, some other spice up, something he just created with green colored chilies as well as crushed all the what's the name fish combined together. I just add this, and after obviously the bananas as well as the corns. Again, by the way, I don't know how you guys eat corns, but yesterday I found something. So to roast the corns, eventually, whenever you roast the corns, you put any kind of rod or some kind of stick through that corn, and then eventually you just toast it around, and obviously the fire will going to fire it up, and then you will have that corn, get it ready, and or it boil up very quickly. Is it boil or it fried up? I would say it fried up quickly, and then you add the corns. However, today I decided, you know what? I just break the corns into a half, and then after I break it into a half, then I put it inside one of the pot, and then turn on the my electric ovens, keep it there for 5 minutes, and then eventually that corns, yeah, corns got extremely ready that it's so delicious. What other things should we have to discuss that? Yeah, on that day, I don't know whether I told you guys or no. Um, as I said, I will going to start few of my goals, and I have also told some of the people in the Reddit, and so many people they are also messaging me in the Reddit that, hey, are you achieving your XYZ goals? And those things also reminding me, am I keep consistent on my goals or no? Because again, in the YouTubes, if you have just seen many of the times that I come on the live streams every single day, it's like 102 days of coming on the live streams, and that helped me to build a habit of keep a consistency and try to speak in front of the cameras without getting hesitations and stammering, because that is one of the benefit which I have received by coming on the camera and speaking to it. Not only that, but also on other day when I had an interview with a random guy about the AI. At that time, I have realized one of my true potentials I built by just coming on the camera and speaking with on my viewers. It feels weird whenever you are speaking like that on camera to yourself, and suddenly some people there seems like stalking or some people are watching. But still, it builds a confidence as well as a skills in your mind. So those all knowledges, skills, and confidence which I have utilized when I was giving an interview with the other guys in his podcast, because he just came from nowhere. He told, hey, here is the pizza, and please just come and give an interview, and you can get one of two or three slices of pizzas. I told him, hey, dude, I don't need the pizza. I will gonna go and give the interview about whatever things that you want, but just keep the pizza for you. Dude, long story short, I had to end the stream right now, and we will gonna play some Roblox, and after that, I'm gonna sleep because my eyes is like